Okay, and it's black. So if you look to the left, what do you see?
I don't see anything.
You don't see anything. Okay. Do you feel that you have a body?
No.
Okay. So this blackness that you see at the moment is slowly going to begin to thin and fade, and it's going to get lighter and lighter. And as this blackness turns to lightness, you begin to see something. What is it you see?
I don't think I see anything.
You don't see anything. Okay. How do you feel being in this blackness?
Like I'm asleep.
You're asleep.
Mm.
So because you're asleep and your eyes are closed, everything will seem black. And that's quite normal. So you're asleep. And how long have you been asleep for? You don't know. Do you feel that you're laying on anything?
Well,
What does it feel like?
I just feel very heavy.
It feels heavy.
Sort of like just feels heavy.
Heavy. Do you feel that you have a body?
I feel like I'm still here.
You feel you're still here. And where is here?
Lucy's house.
Okay. So maybe you are still here and you're asleep. So where would you be if you was asleep here? Would you be asleep in a bed?
Just curled up on the floor.
You're just curled up on the floor. How does it feel being curled up on the floor asleep?
Just like I'm levitating.
You're levitating. And that's lovely. So enjoy that feeling of levitation. Just go with it. How does that feel now? What does that feel like? Do you feel safe?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a lovely feeling?
The feeling just before you go to sleep.
Oh, it's just before you go to sleep. So do you feel tired then? Ready to go to sleep? So have you had a hard day? Have you been busy? What have you been doing? What have you been doing during the day?
No, I'm here. I've been at my house.
You're at your house? Okay. So what have you been doing all day then?
Working on my computer.
Working on your computer. Okay. So what we'd like to do now is to go into a deep sleep. You're fast asleep. And while you're fast asleep, you go dreaming. And you're dreaming that you're back up into the cloud again. Feeling warm and safe and protected. And as you're dreaming, you'll dream that you're in another place. So just dream your dream and find yourself in another place. And where are you now?
On a beach in India.
On a beach in India. Okay. So how long have you been on this beach for?
Just a day.
Just today. So if you look down onto the ground, do you have anything on your feet?
No.
No. And do you have anything on your legs?
No, just shorts.
Just shorts. And what colour are these shorts?
Brown.
Okay, so just feel the material.
No, they're my shorts.
They're your shorts. Okay. So what are you wearing on the top part of your body?
Bikini.
Bikini. So whereabouts are you in India?
In Kerala.
And are you here alone, or are you with someone else?
Just by myself.
Just by yourself. So if you look around, just describe the beach. What do you see there?
It's white sand.
White sand. How does that feel on your feet?
Lovely.
Is it lovely? And can you hear the sea? How does that sound?
Nice.
Can you smell the sea? Smell the salt in the air? So this is a beautiful place to be. So if you look down to the left now, what do you see?
The sea.
The sea. Now if you look round over to the right, what do you see?
The pavement.
The pavement. And as you look along the pavement, what can you see in the distance?
Forest.
The forest. So if you look behind you, what do you see?
Feels a bit scary in the forest.
Okay. So you're not in the forest now, so you can let go of that feeling of scared. But you're here now, and you're safe. And everything's fine. Can you feel the warmth of the sun on your face? How does that feel? Is it nice? So are you wearing anything on the top part of your body?
A sort of old top.
An old top. And what colour is it?
Brown.
Brown. And how old do you think you might be? 12. So where is your family?
Don't have any.
You don't have any. What happened to your family?
I'm an orphan.
You're an orphan. Okay. So are you a boy or a girl?
Girl.
Do you know what your name is?
Agatha.
Agatha. Okay. So how did you get to this place?
I don't really know where I am.
You don't know where you are. Do you think you're lost?
I think so.
Do you know where the nearest town is?
No.
Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to count to 3, and on the count of 3 you'll find yourself in a town. 1, 2, 3. So where are you now? So everything is fine, you know that you're safe. It's very peaceful where you are. happening?
I live in the streets.
You live in the street. And is it a tough life? Okay. So are you alone? Do you have any friends? So how do you survive?
I eat in the bins.
So you know how to survive on the street. You're very resilient.
Yes. I'm like a cat.
You're very clever. Yes. So how did you learn your ways of surviving? Did you have a teacher?
No.
So what's happening now?
It's all dirt streets. They're just dirt roads.
Dirt roads. And that's quite common because it's in India and there's dirt roads everywhere. So if you look around, what do you see around you?
Some palm trees.
Palm trees. Do you see any buildings?
They're all sort of mud huts.
Mud huts. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go to the nearest mud hut. So go there now and have a look inside. What do you see?
Just people hanging out.
People hanging around.
Mm.
And what do you notice? What's the most significant thing that you see in there?
People.
People. Do they seem happy people?
And just hard life.
It's a hard life. Do they have many possessions?
No.
But don't you think people that don't have many possessions are happy with what they have?
No.
You make do with what you have?
It's existence.
It's existence. Okay. So I'm going to count to 3 and I'm going to move you on so you're 5. You're going to be 5 years older. 1, 2, 3. And now you're 5 years older. So where are you now?
A bit better.
You're better.
I can look after myself.
You can look after yourself. Of course you can. You're very clever. So where are you now? What do you see?
The hopelessness is gone.
The hopelessness is gone. So what's happened? How has that changed?
I don't know. I don't know if I have a house.
You have a house.
I don't, maybe.
So do you also have a family now?
Don't know.
Do you live in a house?
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you feel happier now?
Yes.
Good. So what happened that changed your fortune?
I don't know. But it's okay now.
But it's okay. Okay, so I'm going to count to 3 now, and you're going to go back to the moment when your life began to change. So 1, 2, 3, and you're there now. So what's happening now?
It's a job.
You have a job. And what job do you do?
I don't know. I don't know.
Does it feel good to have a job?
Mm.
Should you work with others?
I think I work for someone.
You work for someone. So did you meet someone and they gave you a job?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm not scrapping around anymore.
Well, that's good. So life's easier for you now.
Mm.
Good. And what's happening now?
I'm lucky.
You're smiling. You're lucky. So why are you lucky now?
Because I don't run around the streets.
So you're looked after.
Mm.
And who's looking after you?
I think it's like a master.
A master. So do you work for the master?
Mm.
And you have somewhere to sleep now? So you're now off the streets. So you get food now for your work? You have somewhere to sleep? So I'd like you to now go to where you sleep. Tell me what you see.
It's like a camp bed.
A camp bed. And that's your own camp bed you can sleep in.
I'm happy.
Good. So as you look around where you sleep, what else do you see there?
Mm.
Do you have other possessions there?
I think there's other people in the room.
So you share a room with other people. But you have your own space and your own bed.
Like the family I didn't have.
Okay. So do you know what your job is that you do now?
Mm. Don't know. Don't know.
So how old do you think you might be now?
Mm. Must be 20 something. Maybe.
So if you look down at your clothes now, what type of clothes are you wearing?
No, it's stripy.
Stripy.
Stripy. It's cotton.
Does it feel nice?
Mm. And an apron.
And an apron. So does it feel like a uniform?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you have to do in the daytime? Do you wait on people? Do you cook? Or what do you do?
I think I clean them.
You clean. It's good to be cleaning then and have a bed.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay, so what's happening now?
I'm thinking about the other girls in the room.
What do you think about them?
They're nice.
They're nice. Are they your friends? So it's nice to have friends then.
Mm.
Do you have a favourite friend?
The girl that sleeps next to me.
And what's her name?
I don't know.
Do you know whereabouts in India you are?
No. It's like a big white house. Close to the beach. floor. It's big. It's a house.
It's a house. So I'd like you to just feel your bed now. Just feel that material and feel what it's made of. Does it feel soft or rough?
It's a camp bed.
Camp bed. Okay. So what we're going to do now, we're going to drift away from the scene. We'll leave that person there to carry on their life. I'd like you to come back and bring some some thoughts, some positive thoughts about this lifetime that you're experiencing, how it reflects into your lifetime now. So as the scene now begins to fade and you find yourself floating away. You okay?
How do you know what's imagination and what's not?
What do you think? Is it your imagination? Was it real?
It's being homeless.
It was nice.
It wasn't. But
It wasn't nice.
Finding like really cool people.
There are nice people around. Wow. Beautiful.
When did you see in your mind's eye?
I was like a forager. Like a kid, an 8-year-old running around. And then I don't know if this is imagination,
It doesn't matter what it was, just tell
an
us.
urchin.
I know.
Yeah. Have you ever been to India?
Lots of times. Which is why when you said go away and think about where you are, it's just like, oh, I'm on a beach in Kerala with my stuff on.
But then something happened.
So when you started talking about the forest, then it, I don't know.
And it changed.
It changed. You jumped a few times.
It changed for us.
You said the
Mm.
forest was
Yeah,
scary.
you suddenly did become something, or were someone else. Up to that point, I think you were a bit confused as to where you were and what was happening.
And if it was your imagination,
Weird,
It's
isn't
your
it?
you would have imagined something wonderful. You have a choice to make your
I
imagination.
thought I was aristocracy in a previous life. Not
Yes.
aristocracy, but you know what I mean? I thought, oh, that's why I like nice things. It's kind
Yeah.
of,
But you might have been in
Maybe
a...
Maybe you
somewhere.
like nice things because you didn't have anything.
maybe.
Maybe
It's the opposite.
There's other past lives, aren't there?
There's loads of past lives and we've been everything, so that was just a particular past life that you've gone to tonight.
Well, of course. But who said it was a past life?
And who said it wasn't?
It was difficult to see things, though. Like most of it was just emotion. Is that right?
But you,
Everyone experiences different things, yeah.
emotion was written on your face at times.
There was a lot of emotion. You looked like you were going to burst into tears.
Yeah,
And I thought you cried a couple of times.
I did.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you were going to see?
It was when I realised that I was homeless.
An orphan.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
I'm an orphan.